Yeah.
good. You know, so
All right, we back, guys. We back. Laptop died. Shit was fully charged, man. I don't know what
that
happened.
nigga smoked it.
I smoked it. All right, man. Still watching, bros. Still watching the NQ short. In one account. Price action is kind of chopping around right now. Still kind of moving up to the upside.
It's about to get me out of here. It's looking.
Yeah, so it's kind of pushing. No trade on the ES. It did retest 68.12 and bounce. Got to TP1 area already, so that was pretty valid. Couldn't play that though because I had nowhere to put my stop. So that's cool to see that play out, but don't feel anything about not taking that. Yeah, so just watching NQ pump up. If this does get popped out in the one account, it's probably going to be a no trade day because price has continued to the upside without giving me an entry. So I won't chase the entry. Was able to take the good NASDAQ short off the spread 4-hour high and the last week low, gap fill high area as well. And we did get a red candle confirmation on the 15 before we hop into the situation. So, well, bro did have his initial limit at the top before the confirmation, but marks were looking so bullish. But if he did get snapped in that limit, he would have got to what, break even TP1.
TP1 about 75 points in.
So okay, so about a 1.2R, a little bit over $500.
Yeah,
so.
a little bit over 5.
Yeah, so
quick snapback.
Quick snap, yeah.
And then the first short we took this morning broke even as well. So
yeah, and we took a short.
Third attempt short.
Yeah, exactly. So we took a short this morning as well in the practice arena. Got off the 6 a.m. candle, and that got broken even as well. So yeah, so price is just kind of chopping around. This is like our third attempt short, and chopping around and draw down a little bit. So hopefully we can get to break even or just wiggle the fuck on out because she's kind of not doing nothing right now. All right, so 675 entry, 50 points off of that, 625 for the break even.
625 for the break even. It's about the low of the previous candle, so not too bad. Everything's pretty relatively close. We'll see, man. We'll see.
As far as location and spread for, this is the best trade to take now, unless you were taking the 68.12 retest, but you just had nowhere to put your stop. Your stop would have been in traffic, so would have been a very hopeful long for you. Very hopeful long, man. Nothing wrong with hoping. I'm solo.
Lightning strike. Shucks. Dragonfly Doji, boys. Goddamn. On the hour. Over 90. Under 700, I get confident, but
keep showing. Yeah.
That's why I just love that we only have trade activity at key levels. And it's like that shit will give you at least enough time to fucking trade.
Yeah, to at least think about it. Think about what's going on. Yeah, strong. It's 10:40. Rally the rest of the day, man. My calls would appreciate that shit. Bought the dip yesterday on some metal calls, man. Y'all buy the dip, man. Buy the dip with time, B. I'm also in some Amazon plays. Took some profit on Amazon and option markets on Monday. Maybe like 400 bucks. Yeah, last month was good though. October ended up like 7,000 in options market. So crazy month, man. Crazy month. November's gonna be even hotter. Even bigger. Yeah, shit's cooling. Shit is cooling, not doing much. Yeah. Alright, just gotta stopped out on my practice on that short.
31.
Rose at 31, so it stops a little bit higher. I was at 26, so 31 right there. Price breaks that. That's a stop out in one account. Nice, easy work. Yeah, I would have liked the ES to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing.
It just stayed in the same spot.
See how bad 9 to 10 is? I mean, 10 to 11 is compared to the other hours. Chopping around like shit. 9 to 10. 9 to 10 provided. Like 10 to 11 is geriatric.
Oh man,
Geriatric
fucking window
still,
opportunities,
yeah.
ass.
Yeah. So you want to be,
Yeah,
you
strong.
want to be deep in your bag and on the
By
way out.
now, it's like for real. It's opening bell. Niggas bought previous day low at 89. I mean, shit, where my stop had to be? Yeah, too far, 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just a day I can afford, man.
Yeah, it's
Shit. Only trade that's in my price range is this NASDAQ trade. It's shit. It's shit getting in the afterlife over there. Yeah, it's gonna be a no trade day for me. No trading day as of now.
Man, no trading day.
This bitch ain't doing.
Not doing shit.
Ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit. Yeah, this the best move on my product right here. If it was lower, I mean, I was here at 9:30, so if it did go lower, then I probably would have attacked it. But 89s, I don't buy levels blindly. Well, 89s, I don't buy levels without my stop under all the levels. Rather, sometimes I do buy levels. I just need my stop under. My stop got to be under 69. If not, I'm just playing in the field. Fucking ES did that shit though. 40 P's off the fucking low. Damn. $40 P's off the MF and low. On my stock screen except Amazon right now. That's the last one I'm worried about though. One breath on Amazon, I'm taking more choke. Alright, man. Have to let this shit play out. I'm finna roll up, man. I ain't finna, you feel me? But yeah, limits at 73. Probably keep it on till about. Yeah, look at this shit. I would have took this ES short. Fuck it. What pain? It's just trading outside of it.
Last week, bro, NASDAQ is tapping it and nuking off of that shit, bro. Fuck.
My god, damn. Yeah, so I got a limit set at 67.81. That's the only place I can buy with my stop being outside of everything. So looking like I missed my flight today. Look like the flight left without me today. Be like that. Sometimes you'll miss your bus. Don't chase it. You'll look like a fool. Remember I chased the bus one time in middle school? Niggas didn't stop.
Driver looked me in the eye.
Looked me in the eye. He kept rolling, but
Told me the next day
he's not allowed to. Yeah, you see, I seen it, but hey, we can't do that. Alright, man. Top Step GDC with these boys is on. Is Kevin live?
Oh yeah, Kevin should be live by now.
Let's see if Kevin's live. See if we can still some news jargon. Poop-de-doo. That nigga
Oh yeah,
can't.
he is
Alright, say
He
that.
started 30 minutes ago. He got here at 10:16.
Where's it at?
gotta go to that
They shadow banning my boy.
he's a Democrat.
They shadow banned my dog. That's crazy. He got my boy live. He ain't even shown. Fucking ES pumping. Fuck. Alright. My screen frozen?
Might be slow charge. Let's see. It is?
One second, guys.
Yeah,
One
it's
second.
totally frozen.
Whole thing frozen?
And your face is good.
Alright, yeah, the back. Alright, I just fixed it. Alright, guys. Frozen background is fixed. Did get stopped out of the NQ trade on the practice, bro. Still in. Stop at 7:31. We here, guys. About to play some me, Kevin. Stretch my legs. I'm right here with you.
Our actual headcount is down. Our operating expenses, excluding growth, are entirely
Yeah.
flat. So the ability to do
That's what's happening at so many companies. Is so many companies are just becoming so much more efficient by cutting out a lot of the expenses that they picked up after COVID. Labor, a lot of that. Hey. Okay. All right. Upturn in services.
Man, that bitch pumping. Shit.
Higher activity accompanied by further demand growth. So what do we have here?
Set that motherfucker right now.
Let's see here. Selling price inflation was limited because of competition. Lowest level since April despite elevated cost pressures. Yeah, so again, companies have to take it in the margin. Right. Companies take margin, or companies take inflation in the margin. Old news. Let's see here. Supporting growth activity was solid, slightly faster. New business volumes. Panelists reported client demand had improved. That's good. Although still some ongoing uncertainty. Activity rising to a quicker degree. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see here.
Yep, we'll be back tomorrow, man.
For sure. I'm just doing this up parts account, man. I'm just watching. I don't see no change though, so
Alright, cool.
I'm just
October's final
checking,
PMI data
Cool. Let's take it
add to signs that the U.S. economy has encountered the fourth quarter with strong momentum. Well, that's good.
That's how you learn, man.
Still rising at a 2.5% annualized pace based on what they're seeing in the data here. There are signs that new businesses
We'll be back tomorrow and
coming at the cost of service providers have started to soak up high input prices to remain competitive. Yeah. Customers are pushing back on price increases. This is all good for inflation. Yeah, while good news in terms of inflation. This lack of pricing power hits at the underlying demand and lower profits. Dude, it's like this guy watches Meet Kevin.
yeah, dude. And then I really backed up.
Lack of peepee. Small peepee. Business expectations have fallen sharply and are now at one of the lowest levels seen over the 3 years. So but expectations are so wonked, man. It's, people's expectations change like on a daily basis. Okay.
You're not working hard enough.
All right, so that's the S&P. Let's now look at the ISM. This was the ISM services. And here we have inventories, boring. 11 industries reported growth. 6 reported contraction. Activity's flat month over month. That's in finance and insurance.
Yeah, temporary.
Relatively flat. Client demand solid. Heightened business activity here. That's in public admin, not politics.
Thank you, Nancy.
Mixed signals from the economy. Business is very strong in retail trade. Business seems to be picking up. Multifamily is a big driver. Wow, wholesale trade. That's great. Fed cutting rates. Let's see. Okay, I mean, there's nothing bad in these reports. This is great.
Get yourself. See, no trade for me, and a fucking F.
Cool.
Clearly a fucking
What else we got here? We've got
no trade for me.
Q still holding on to about 55 bips.
Put it on across the fucking desk.
Nvidia recovers. You've got
Man, call me
Tesla
back.
slightly green by 0.5% now. It was red for a little bit there this morning. Okay. Meta continues to recover nicely. MP Materials still in the toilet. AMD still red.
I'd rather be patient.
Okay.
Every time I opened that spreadsheet, my soul left my body.
I had that too, but I switched to Pipedrive.
This is how I always pictured sales in my head.
I didn't know it could be so organized.
Leave spreadsheets behind. Discover Pipedrive Sales CRM.
With a name like Biltmore, one would expect gracious hospitality.
One of my favorite parts of the job is to see people enjoy the end product of our labor. For me, hospitality is welcoming someone into your own home, treating them like family.
Even people that you don't know, you give them a glass of wine, they immediately feel welcome.
I think when guests come to Biltmore and take home a bottle of our wine, they're bringing part of our legacy with them.
We have over 40 wines, so there's something for everyone, and surely we can find something that you love here at Biltmore.
11 niggas.
President Trump announced the sweeping tariffs, relying on a 1977 law passed by Congress during national emergencies. That's the whole idea here. But for Trump, everything's an emergency. The vehicle is the imposition of taxes on Americans, and that has always been a core power of Congress. Yeah. Dude, I mean, like, it would be the most wonderful thing if they just declared these particular tariffs were illegal. But, I mean, Trump will just, find another way to layer them on. Major questions doctrine. If so, that's bad news for the admin, right? Let's see. Justification is being used for the power to impose tariffs on any product for any length of time. So major questions is really the idea that it's Congress's job if it's not directly delegated to the president. So major questions. Okay, that's a fair argument. Very focused on Nixon. The tariffs were part of the Nixon shock. What's significant here, because I think figuring that out is really important to deciding the case correctly, maybe. Today, let's see. Jackson, emergency law in question was designed to constrain presidential authority, right? Definitely intended to constrain authority. Trump administration argues that the change was only intended to add process constraints, not constrain the president's actions. They're creative.
Like yesterday worked so well. That sure worked so well because the path of least resistance was to the downside. You got two.
The actual emergency law does not contain the word tariffs itself. That's interesting.
Even for me looking at my desk.
The Solicitor General argues that what is at issue is not the power to tax, but rather to regulate foreign powers. The fact that they raise revenue is only incidental. Bullshit, dude. That's the whole point of it. To raise, like, Trump's bragging about the revenue from them all the time.
Yeah, they're great. They're great money. They're great money. They're great money, and I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be in this ES short if literally 68.
What do we have here?
6812 level was not.
Precedents, key cases, Tube Company versus Sawyer, guardrails for when the president can act without approval.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, once I'm seeing sellers come in off of
the power to tax is lawful only if Congress has authorized it. That's why they're trying to get away from the idea that this is a tax.
That's facts, bro.
And the
Supreme Court error
and the path of
decision.
least resistance, like even just me in my head, like path of least resistance to the upside.
Major
So I'm
questions
setting
is a
that
major
to the upside.
question.
That's
Blah, blah,
where I'm
blah, blah,
slamming
blah.
in the space. If I'm going
Yeah.
into the opposite of it, then
All right, fine.
Yeah.
How's fun looking with liquidity?
Yeah.
Well,
Like, even
the last few days certainly slowed down some of the consumer moves.
that shit hit your
Let's
limit.
see here.
Yeah, 'cause it's all
Asset prices face doubts on Trump election anniversary. Price action shows the rally in stocks and bonds face tests on the rally of Trump's anniversary, or
Yeah, it's
on the anniversary of Trump's election. Yeah, okay, so what do we have here? Oh, we have earnings coming up for fun on 11/7. Oh, in 2 days. Earnings for 6 bucks. Yeah, look at that. The momentum really kind of relaxed. This was the Kelsey bump right here. So what's this sucker trading for anyway? This is $2 billion market cap company.
mix of what we did today and what we did yesterday. Technically, like, you feel me? But when that same reason.
And I can't remember if they're profitable or not. I think their margins are super, super low. They don't have pricing power at all. Tiny PP. So fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. No, it's negative 83 cents of earnings this year. Next year, they're expecting $1, which still puts them at 20 times. You know, so maybe if they can grow out of this funk, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that's where it's like,
you know what I mean?
both
So
sides were.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
What else?
Confirmation.
Oh, Meta's
Yeah,
up
you
1.5 now.
It
Nice.
would have made for what it made for.
What it
7
made
of the weekly level that I was targeting.
Mm.
It still hasn't.
Alt
it still
5.
hasn't showed
Yes.
that it's invalid yet. You get what I mean? So that's the whole point of
Where's
it.
Tesla?
It's like 7
All right.
to 1. It
So,
worked today. You know what I mean?
what else?
And it's
Let's see
real.
here.
You would've felt the same way
Actually,
if the level was there.
just sort of mostly benign
Like,
news
when
today,
was-
really.
when was the
Yeah.
level on me? It's like
Plane
short
accident.
20.
The crash was
SL40,
terrible
like,
When
yesterday.
it's in that position.
X being based in the southern city of Guangzhou. Said it will launch 3 robo-taxi models in China next year. Wow.
Yeah.
And they also unveiled a new 6-seat flying car. Wow.
To break the level that's under it.
Dude, they're doing everything.
Yeah, so that leads to
Xpeng previously
Yeah,
announced a
where you
vehicle
can
that
get
comes
to
with a
that quick.
detachable 2-person aircraft ready for mass production next year. Good lord, dude. They're just giving us
Yeah, it's like nothing
everything.
even happened. Yeah, exactly.
Showed off its prototypes, AI plans, humanoid robots, all powered by their new physical world AI.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Once it's there, if it's that.
It's
I
either
mean, now
one or
it
the
makes
other.
sense why they've got the valuation
Yeah,
they
it's either one
do.
or
They
the
are
other. Like, if my level
pumping
was
the
30,
hopium,
it's
man.
like I'd be shorting this
Yeah,
shit
you
right
can
now.
be choosy. You can be choosy.
Pumping.
Yeah.
Oh, did Trex bounce after Sarah
Like
bagged
that,
on
that's
it?
why, like, the way
Well,
they
she was
spin
just
it,
reporting the data.
like, spread 4
price
hour,
line right here. It's like, bro.
spread 4
Oh,
hour
really?
signal, fucking last week low right.
Yeah,
here,
this is,
and then the price line somewhere in between.
This is remarkable, dude. 28% down.
Yeah, over time.
Over time, you got
It's, oh, did I look at the financials of it yet? I don't think I did.
For sure,
Either
for sure.
way.
Yeah, because I would have did it if the 6812
Maybe I did.
was 6830.
Yeah, I made a bunch of videos on the UPS crash. If you haven't seen it yet on the channel, it's probably because you don't have the Meet Kevin app. And you're missing out on notifications. You know, if you download the Meet Kevin app, it's free. You get to customize notifications for which videos you want, which you can't do that on YouTube. If you want all of them, you get all of them. You also get the daily wealth every day, which is kind of cool. So EPS for Trex, oh yeah, we did do it. It was 15. Yeah, right, exactly. Okay. Or the PE ratio.
But NQ and ES rarely.
All right.
Kind of doing the same thing.
Let's ADP report was good. Oh. Election day sent an unmistakable warning to Republicans.
Right now, crude oil news coming through.
France is suspending Sheen.
I mean, it's been fucking consolidated. Some shit happened.
Let's see
Fucking
here.
that window opportunity shit. 2 more
Trump's
candles.
complaining
That bitch has
about
not
ending the
moved,
filibuster.
bro. That shit has not moved.
Musk wants his pay package. Old news. Carl Icahn at 90 is still trying to right his empire. Man, haven't figured it out at 90, dude.
That shit was kicking my ass last
Palantir's
night.
valuation.
Yeah, I fucking lost track of time last night.
Burger King
I ain't get to the
braces
point
for
till
the
9
demise of the
o'clock.
penny.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, who
Put out my
cares?
first blunt, it was 9:30. I'm like, yeah, I literally be saying, fuck the new schedule.
IBM to lay off thousands. Really?
Try to pull a 10:30 tonight.
Because their software business is growing nicely. Shed workers as it seeks to reposition its business in the age of AI. Tech company said layoffs will be a low single digit proportion of the business. The workforce strategy is having the right people and the right skills. More layoffs. Huh.
I like that, bro. That was great.
Yeah, their earnings are actually very nice.
Great trading.
Ooh, AMD outlook. Let's listen to this.
When the stock fell initially, you're like, okay, the stock rally over in chips, but actually investors are just playing what AMD has put in front of them.
Right, right. It's been a rough 24 hours for chip stocks. We saw that in Asia. We also saw it in Europe. AMD's a bit of a different story. The stock has been on such a tear. It's up about 100% this year so far. I think investors were looking for an impressive result from them. What they're really looking for is AMD, as you alluded to, they still have a hand in the traditional business of PCs and servers, and they're moving more aggressively into this AI space to compete with NVIDIA. Now, they're not growing as quickly as NVIDIA. NVIDIA is up, growing in the 50% range at this point. AMD has been more in the 30% range. People really want to see whether the AI business, the AI chips that AMD is offering are going to take off, and AMD is going to be able to accelerate that growth rate. We didn't see that, as you mentioned. They did have a pretty solid beat on the revenue side, but it was not as high as some people had been expecting. Also, the operating expenses were a little bit higher than expected, probably suggesting that more of their business was on the old traditional PC business rather than the AI business.
Peter, help us make sense of Supermicro. There was a time where that was a stock and a name caught up in broad enthusiasm for AI. But at the end of the day, Supermicro assembles servers and server designs for others. What do we learn from their print?
Right. Well, Supermicro has had a few cross currents that we have been looking at. They had some accounting issues. They announced a couple of revisions to what they were reporting in their financials, and now their outlook is coming in a little bit light. Their revenues for the current quarter were a little light. Also, their projection for the next quarter is a little bit light. I think people are concerned that this has been an AI play. They have benefited from the fast growth in AI demand in the past, but it looks like they're losing some of that momentum at this point. That could be because competitors like Dell are picking up more market share. It could also be because we're seeing some of these companies do more of this.
Yeah, that whole accounting thing, I remember covering that with Supermicro. Is such.
At Subaru of Jacksonville, we know it's more than a car. It's adventure, safety, longevity, and affordability. Drive out in your new Subaru today and make no...
Such overblown nonsense. Hey Kevin, I'm in high school spending my lunch money just to hear your thoughts. What do you think about Meta and where do you see it heading in the future? I think it's like the cheapest Mag 7 out of all of them right now. You know, Zuck with his controlling shares has so much staying power too. Even if he overspends right now on AI, the amount of money they make from ads is just insane. And I think AI just enhances the amount of money that they can make from AI. It's really, really incredible. So even if they end up making a faux pas on too much spending, I actually think it's brilliant what they're doing with like the off-balance sheet bonds, for example, where their latest data center they're building out is financed by like what, $27 billion, and not their debt. Doesn't show up on their balance sheet. They have walkaway clauses. It's actually kind of brilliant, and they are one of the first to do it. So I'm pretty excited about what Meta's doing. I actually like the dip on it. All right. So what else here? Let's go see FT. Man, I thought lunch money used to be like $2 or $3. You know, you'd get like the pizza slice and like an orange for $1. You know, and then you'd bring like another $2 or whatever to go to the vending machine afterwards and get like a Snickers and some gummy bears or something. Or maybe you want to get double lunch for like $2.25 or whatever it was. It sounds like it's gotten a lot more expensive if lunch money's $10 now. Holy smokes! But anyway, AI may fatally wound web's ad model. What the hell does that even mean? Yeah, now people are going to start saying Kevin's taking people's lunch money. Come on, man. Come on. Multi-billion-dollar business advertising model has underpinned the internet could fall apart to the rise of Gen AI. LLMs will eventually replace humans in consuming the internet. I don't think so. This guy's smoking crack, dude. You know how much, like, if anything, if LLMs go shop for us, we have even more time to go scroll, you know? Scroll on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, it's just insane, dude. Any more thoughts on Now and the 5-1 split? No, I don't have thoughts on splits. I don't really care about splits. Splits don't change anything. They're a marketing pitch. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, hold on, let me see. Let's listen to this.
Pros of governing has only just begun. The hard work of improving New Yorkers' lives starts now. That process begins with transition. In the coming months, I and my team will build a city hall capable of delivering on the promises of this campaign. We will form an administration that is in equal parts capable and compassionate, driven by integrity, and willing to work just as hard as the millions of New Yorkers who call this city home. And central to that effort is a transition team that is defined by the excellence New Yorkers will soon come to expect.
Well, hey, good for him, eh? All right. So, let's go see what's going on here. How has Now been moving? Now is actually down a little bit. 147. Oh, look at it. 869 line is the one to watch. A little low momentum here, low volumes. Not a lot of enthusiasm. What's this? CLSK? CleanSpark. CleanSpark. 4.7 billies now for CleanSpark. Wow. What do they even do? CleanSpark Investor Relations. Let's see here. America's Bitcoin miner. Okay, well, this is all going to be relative to the price appreciation of Bitcoin. October Bitcoin mining update. Bitcoin produced 612. Wow, they actually produced Bitcoin. Average daily Bitcoin production. Bro, 619 Bitcoin a day, or sorry, 612 Bitcoin in a month. 19 Bitcoin per day. It's kind of cool. 1.3 gigawatts under contract. Wow, they got a pump, man. Does Kevin share his current buys, sells anywhere? Yes, in the Alpha report. Go to meetkevin.com. You pay once, you get lifetime access. All right, so
They do, don't they, bro?
we had a big win for Democrats. China places a Hong Kong-sized bet on Western decline. Yeah. Gerrymandering is now the wind beneath Gavin Newsom's wins. How much wealth would be destroyed by an AI stock market crash? Well, I don't know. All of it? No. Investors have a habit of getting carried away with new technologies. Over the past 200 years, breakthroughs have often led to stock market bubbles and corrections. Well, duh. I mean, there's always going to be another dumb. This isn't a surprise. One of the most dramatic was the dot-com crash at the turn of the millennium. Plenty of bank bosses and analysts now worry that today's mania over AI could be similar. Market cap of the S&P 500 as a percentage of GDP. Right. Well, this is going to show us like an off the chart line. Yeah, exactly. You know, and this is the, you know, you look at like the Warren Buffett indicator. This is what gives him heart palpitations, right?
That's why it alarmed me since yesterday.
The Buffett indicator.
It's all market structure.
It's all market structure. It's telling you.
Asia and London is higher lows, higher highs, and it's uptrend.
Exactly.
Right.
They'll be stacked on each other. They'll be stacked. It's going to literally show you. And that's all the price action from 6 up until now.
Share of U.S. household assets in stocks, 21% in Q2. Let's go.
It might not can't go much higher from here, but the path releases this.
Foreign investors, U.S. households.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's really what it was. And that's where that.
One reason investors fear an AI crash is how strongly America's big firms are tied to the technology. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If the tech fails to deliver juicy returns, they would all be hit hard, along with a large number of Americans. Well, yeah. Is this the number that they indicate? Let's see here. Crash today would have a bigger effect on ordinary Americans. Right. I actually agree with that. It'd actually make the whole recession even worse. So 42 trillion or 20% of America's wealth is in stocks. A drop in nominal values on the same scale as the .com bust would wipe out 8% of American household wealth, which is like 40% of it basically. Totals do not include indirect holdings, such as investments via pension funds. 40% drop. Economists was worried about a 40% drop. Oh, you bears.
Because even with me, that's what,
All
kind of
right.
what,
There should be flashing red lights, Steve Bannon on Mom Donovan. Yeah. Well, I mean, saw it coming. It was pretty obvious based on all the polling leading into it.
But same.
Okay. How's the journal doing today? Any good, let's see here. Don't worry, be happy. Trump's New World Order. Trump's blanket tariffs are a bridge too far. Democrats start their comeback. AI and the white-collar political upheaval. Manufacturing job losses in the 2000s affected politics. Disruptions to desk jobs, too, will affect that, too. Probably more Democrat voters, then, is the thesis, isn't it? Okay. Trickle could become a tidal wave. In June, Amazon expected to lay off more people due to efficiency. Walmart said they don't want to hire, blah, blah, blah. These developments are starting to hit newly minted college grads hard. National Association of Colleges and Employers reported the class of 2025 submitted more job applications than the class of 24 and received fewer offers. Yeah. Okay. They don't actually give much on the color of the impact that could have. Okay, fine. So how are we doing on our curve? 52 on the shock spread.
That's kind of pathetic, bro. That's what's making this bounce like pathetic.
Gold's down. Bonds at 4.15. Oh, my number. Will the Qs break 622? Are they still stuck at 622? It's kind of embarrassing. Like, get it up. Yeah, dude. What the hell? Why are you getting stuck at 622? Get your butt moving.
That's probably what's dumping it.
Interest, big winners, big losers, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's go back to repo. Let's go see what some of the suits are saying. The suits! Yeah, still nothing on the books today. But yeah, yesterday on the liquidation. Kind of makes sense. Okay, let's go to... see what the suits said. The suits!
Also, by implication, extends to the powers of tax.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, just got an update. We're already, I mean, the day just started and we're already almost at a six-figure day for fundraising over at househack.com. Doing business as Reinvest. Same company. Alright, you can learn more. Read the offering circular. It's nonsense. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. What does Rabobank have today?
Bro, if the ES would have broke 68.12, that would have been the signal that the whole market.
Rabobank today. What do they have to say? China.
Turn our light on for me.
delicious meals.
Fixed income.
They can hear me.
They have anything in the U.S. Here we go. Shifting balance.
They've been listening to me the whole time.
Data of the summer have clearly shifted the balance of risk. This is old news.
Kevin shit playing too though.
Yeah, that's
All right, guys. Having too much fun today, man. I'm up out of here, man. That's my Wednesday. No trades in the account. Still got my limit set down here at 67.81. Probably just gonna have it on for the next 15 minutes or so, though. Doesn't look like it's gonna get caught, so go ahead and pull it. But overall, did take the NQ shorts in one account. They did somewhat end up kind of playing out to a TP1 area. After it did wick us out, I think our stop was at 31 and it made a 36 high. So yeah, literally wicked us out and then continued to move. So one of them type of days, but the least resistance is to the upside. So buyers are literally catching every bid right now. If you can look on the ES, every time price is getting close to that 68.12 area where I was looking to break before I entered short, buyers are stepping in. Same as NQ when it's approaching these lows, kind of inching a little bit lower now though. So. But yeah, man, that's it. Good Wednesday. Pretty much a light day. Nothing too impactful. No trade for me, one trade for bro. But that's it, man. Gonna go ahead and sign out. It's 11:17. Appreciate everybody that showed up to the Discord, tapping in with the channel, man. Everybody that's been watching the shorts. Make sure you guys take advantage of the Discord. It's free. We're there live every day, and we've been doing that all year, man. January. Some things are going to be changing around as far as the access to us, so take advantage of it now. Get in free, lock in with us, man. But yeah, that's it, man. Shout out to my bro and partner, boss behind the boards, making everything happen for us in production. Shout out my support system. I love you guys. New part on the way. We're cooking. Family and friends get it first. Twin Peaks Trading Works coming right after that. And that's it, man. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.